Hey everyone, and welcome to the new episode of Inside 6 Yards. I'm your host Yatesy, and with me,
Mr. Tommygun.
Yes. Do you like my shades,
Mate? Are these in fashion or?
Well, I hope so. I am helping the old man and mum tidy up the house because they're moving out soon, and I stumbled across these bad boys, and I thought, you know what? I could use these. I'll probably never ever wear these again.
They look like Elton John glasses. Oh my God.
Look at that. Look how tight you put them on.
Yeah, no, I got I won't be able to see anything.
You'll be right, mate. So how you been, Tommy? How you been,
mate? Been good. Been awesome. Playing some good football at the moment.
That's good.
Had a good result on the weekend for Rezzies.
Yeah.
For Dinello, we played against. Who we play against? It was
Balcata?
No, yes.
Balcata?
Yes,
yeah.
Even he remembers.
Yeah,
so MPL Balcata, I think the Rezzies played the under-20s, and we won 2-0, which was great. Played a blinder of a game, which was great. Kept a clean sheet.
Sexy.
First clean sheet for Dinella for me.
Look out. Rod would have been happy.
Yes, very, very happy. And then the first team, unfortunately, lost 4-3.
That's not bad, though.
Look, it was a good result for us. You bet. The thing that hurt them the most was we were 3-0 up within the first, I think it was 25 minutes or whatever. It's, 3-0 up. You don't expect to lose a game when you're 3-0 up,
So Rod was happy and then he was upset.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But, no, it was a good weekend. Pretty happy with my performance anyway. What about you, mate? How'd you get on?
Look, not good. I'm not going to mention scores, but look, Mandurah City played really well.
Yeah.
Us boys, I think we're still trying to find the final pieces just to lock together.
Yeah.
But look, we're a new
Better
team.
hurry up. The season starts this week, mate.
It's a bit like the ugly duckling. We'll get there.
Yeah.
It's very, very promising. There's great movement. There's some good connection there, but yes, it probably takes a little bit of work. But
yeah.
Look, baby steps. I know season starts this Saturday for us.
Saturday.
It'll happen. And look, and I think there's probably a few clubs out there that are going through a few teething problems, a few changes, whether players or coaches.
So many clubs at the moment. Like you're hearing, I know of about 3 or 4 clubs that have lost their head coach. And I know that Curtin unfortunately is one of them. And it's just crazy. But unfortunately that's just the COVID effect at the moment on football. It's crazy.
It is what it is, and it really does show the strength of the club and the players for them to, I guess, regroup. The coaches and players obviously have their reasons for, for stepping down. And to all the players and coaches, we wish you all the best, and hopefully you come back. Who knows?
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, it's a really big hit for some clubs, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I think it's the club and for the players, when there's only a few weeks out to the season, a coach makes a significant difference to a team, so when you change that dynamic, you don't know what type of effect that's going to have, on the overall, morale of the team, the fact, and stuff. There's lots of little niggly things that can go wrong, but because you always have that little teething process, don't you, with a new coach as well. So it's always interesting, but we're just glad that football's finally back, and we're going to get some competitive games under our belt very, very soon as well.
Speaking about competitive games, so we were chatting before, and we thought we want to do something.
Because we do chat off the mics as well. Yeah. We don't just repulse each other. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, that's true. So we've decided it's probably. I think we should. Well, we're going to do it for the 3 divisions. So we're going to do a bit of a tipping between us.
Ooh.
Between State Div 2, State Div 1, and we're going to do the MPL as well.
MPL as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's naughty.
So we'll put it up. Tommy will do his magical computer stuff and put it up there. So I've just got
put in the fixtures.
Yeah, I just got the fixtures up on my phone in front of us.
So what state league is this? This is our league. State league 2.
So for us, for the viewers, you'll be watching this next weekend. But we're doing it today.
Yeah. So this will be. So these games will actually, when you guys get this podcast, these games would have happened a day before. So you'll either know if we're right,
if we're wrong,
or if we're completely wrong.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're not insulting any clubs or anything like that.
No.
This is just some of these games will just give a stab in the dark and just see how we go.
Because there's a couple of teams in here which you think will do very well, and there's some of teams which, look, I'd be very intrigued.
Yeah.
And I think this season for NPL and State League, I think it's going to be a very interesting league.
Yeah.
Look at the AFL at the moment. Complete change of sport here, but look at the AFL.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. Well, you look at the players and you know that, in the fourth quarter they're screwed. They're absolutely, because they haven't had the proper pre-season.
That's true. And that pause. But just take a moment. Port Adelaide are on top at the moment.
Mate, yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Love
I actually
it.
don't mind
Love
Port. Don't mind Port. They've always supported a few.
Give us the trophy now.
Yeah.
Game over. And while we're talking about trophies, congratulations Liverpool for.
Oh yeah, Liverpool finally won the Premier League. I'm glad that they finally got the chance to do it, because there was a lot of skeptical there. It was like, should we give them the league? Should we not? And if the league wasn't going to go ahead, so I'm glad that they got that chance to go. You know what? Don't give us anything. Let us go and win it. They went and win it.
If I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be happy for the outcome to say that we actually play. We didn't say, here it is, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the best outcome for everyone in that scenario, that they got to finish the league.
It's probably the first time that a Chelsea fan, well, actually a Liverpool fan would shake a Chelsea hands fan, wouldn't they?
Yeah, pretty much. But how many... Is that the first time they've won it? Or has it been so many... How many
Liverpool
years?
have won it a few times.
It's been
we'll
a
have to
while.
look for stats, but it's pretty impressive though to win it with so many games.
Yeah,
in advance,
for sure.
So, and they are a quality side.
That side is one of the best sides in the world at the moment. Jurgen Klopp has got them.
Well, they've done well. Look, so let's see.
But we will touch back to the Premier League.
Yes, we will
later on.
Yes,
but let's get to the first round.
Okay, so
July.
How do you want to do this? As in, we'll talk about the game, where it's held, time. Talk about the stadium. We'll do this.
Oh yeah, if you want, yeah.
And then we'll go. I'll go first.
Yeah, sure.
Because being
you being the host.
Well, yeah, and also because my name comes first. We're alphabetical.
Mate, I always say Yatesy and Tommygun. So yeah.
I'm first because if I say Yatesy, then yes, I'm pretty much last.
Yeah.
Which is weird when you look at the formation on the team. It's Luke Yates first, and you're like, normally my name's at the bottom because we'll list Yates.
Yeah, because it's Y's. Right at the end of the alphabet, mate.
That's where I like to be.
Right before Z.
Yeah. All right. So the first game we've got, is. I'm just going to say Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, Caramar did do a merger with Shamrock, which would be interesting. Where is it held? Is it at Caramar's or Shamrock's?
Gradius Park A. So I'm just going to pull up the map now.
I think
so it's in Banksia Grove.
Okay.
So I'm not sure
if... Is that Caramar's or... I'm not sure.
Well, no, because... what do you call it? They used to be... Shamrock Roofers used to be near Curtin Uni. Vic Park area, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a dog park. There's a school, Kent High School. I think it's on Kent Street.
Okay, yeah. So that must be Caramar's.
Yeah. So it looks like a decent setup there. I've never played there, which
I'll get that luxury on Saturday.
Find that soon. So so let's just have a look on the map so it's near Wanneroo.
Okay, yeah, all right. So it's not too bad.
It's about for you an hour drive, under an hour.
It'll be, It won't be a nice trek, but football's football.
It's near the Caramar Golf Club. So you can swing a couple of woods down there. So look, it looks a decent park area.
It'd be interesting because I haven't heard much news about. All I know is that they've recently obviously merged. So the Caramar and Shamrock, and both decent clubs, both with good setups. It'll be interesting to see what kind of team they're going to put out. I haven't heard much. But obviously, newly merged, you'd expect some good things. Yeah. But obviously, they're going against the mighty Dinella White Eagles, my team. So
your mob.
Definitely not gonna bet against my own team because I'm not like that. So definitely, it's going to be a win to Dinella. clean sheet or not?
Well, is this a 6 point Saturday, or are you going to call it? Because
do we do first team and reserves games?
I think we'd have to. It'd be rude not to, because they were like, we'll be double dipping pretty much.
I think we just do first team.
You reckon first team?
Yeah,
well,
don't worry about reserves, man. Don't worry about reserves. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I'll get to first team eventually.
I'm going
one day.
So you reckon Dinella first team?
I reckon it will be. For me, I think we're going to come out strong. I think Caramel will hit us, but I think they will rattle us, but I don't think they're gonna take it. So I reckon it will be a 2-1 Dinella. Okay,
so we haven't spoken about this, but I reckon we do for our. No, we can't do that because that's thing. All right, so I reckon whatever the first game that comes up, we call the score.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll do that with every single team that comes. Whoever is playing the first or up on the first round, we'll call the score.
Sure.
Okay. So for the Rezzies,
what do you think for first team?
Well, I'm going to go Rezzies first. I'm not going to forget about you. I'm going to let you know.
Yeah, you actually want to tip me, do you?
I think, being that there's I haven't heard much about the old Chamak Rovers there. What's going on with those mob? But I would probably say I feel a draw.
You feel a draw coming? I feel
a draw on my bodice. And I think it might be maybe a 1-1 draw for the Rezzies. And I'd probably say that it'll be one of those games where it'll be an early 1-0 lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the last 2-3 minutes, you'll probably get an equaliser there.
As in, we'll get an equaliser, or I'll concede.
I can't. My powers can't go that far. But I feel like because you're both going to be testing each other, it's the first game of the season.
Yeah,
you're both going to be pressing, and when one of those teams, yourself or Karama, get that goal, you are not necessarily going to park the bus, but you're going to be constrict. You're going to keep that structure tight.
It is hard,
and to hold that for 80 minutes, 70 minutes is quite a hard gig to do that.
It is very hard.
For the first team, look, I know what Rod's definitely going to drive the boys, and being the lads that play on that.
It's a powerhouse first team, mate.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to go a 3-1 win to Dinella.
Yeah. That's a solid bet there.
It'll be very, very interesting, and it's a shame that there's no buys or anything, because I can't actually watch any of these games.
I know it would be good if they were recorded or something on Facebook Live, so we could watch them back, NPL. It is still semi-pro.
Well, it is, yeah. So every now, I know that our curtain we record our games.
Yeah.
For viewing, and we can
for viewing and pleasure.
Picking that ball up back on the net sometimes.
All right, what's the next game, Yates?
So we've got Joondalup City SC, and we've got Balga SC.
So what information have we got for Joondalup and Balga at the moment? So the only things that I can think of when I think of Balga in particular is new coach, obviously.
Yes.
Alex Viteski.
Not 100% sure.
I think it's Alex Viteski that was the head coach.
Yep.
Of Balga, and I know he's no longer. So it'd be interesting to see the impact that has on, because they had a pretty decent season last season. I think they were chasing a promotion spot. I think they just missed out. But yeah, so I think they were doing quite well last season. So it'd be interesting to see if they can keep that momentum.
Yeah. And Joondalup City, they've been in there for a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So this obviously is Joondalup home game in Aluka. Corner of Mummy and Ave and Miami Beach Road for those people playing at home.
Miami Beach.
I'm
going to Miami.
I have been to this park before.
Fun memories?
It's a great setup down there. From memory too, I think the boys put on a pretty good feed as well. So, and also shout out to the Mandurah City. It was a good feed that the club sorted us out. So it was really good. So appreciate that, guys.
Nice.
So Joondalup City and Balga, what are you thinking?
It's a tough one. This would be my draw.
Yeah.
Maybe I would tip Joondalup over Balga.
Being
the home advantage. I think I've played against Joondalup, but I think it was when I was pre-season with another club.
Yeah.
This season, and Joondalup did look good. So very, very solid club. If I were to go, I would probably go I'd go maybe 2 or 3-1 to Joondalup.
So no draw.
Nah, I'll take the draw. I'll save my draw for down the road. But I'd tip. Let's go 3-1. 3-1.
3-1. Okay. So what?
3-1 to Joondalup. Sorry.
Joondalup. Okay. So yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because when you obviously we're familiar with it, we know who the teams are. We obviously don't know what's going on at the club, and not many people would know what's going on with other clubs. But I'm going to say it's got to be a 2-1 win. And
to home?
Well, I think Balga.
You think Balga's got it?
I think Balga's gonna again that last winner 2-1. I reckon 2-1 to Balga.
That's the first one.
Just throwing a few.
We've gone against each other in this one, so this could be a decider.
All right. So the next one.
The
next one.
Oh, who's this club?
So
Curtin
this is Murdoch University, Melville.
Okay.
Versus my mob, Curtin University. So this is very intriguing because I've never played on a synthetic pitch before.
Synthetic is very interesting. I have played on synthetic parks before. The bounce is unusual. It's weird because you get the little gravel thingy majiggies, in the...
Well, it's like rubber pretty much.
Yeah, like rubber pellets.
So should I be wearing my metal studs?
I wouldn't.
Just wear the blades?
I'd wear your normal ones. Or your firm ground boots if you can.
You mould your studs when you call.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear
I've got
metal.
2 choices. Yeah. I don't think, even if you'd be allowed to, wouldn't you? Because you might dig it up.
Yeah. But like I remember playing night series last year at the Ellenbrook, the new Ellenbrook Stadium out there. And that artificial grass was all messed up. Yeah. And it's all been tore up since because it was faulty. And you get clumps of green, like molded plastic on your boots, and it'd ruin your boots. Like,
wow.
So
I heard a rumor there was some like legal action going on about something ridiculous like that.
Yeah. So, and there might be. I can't say anything on it. I don't know anything, but I know that that's a massive fault in that pitch, and they couldn't play in it for the rest of the season.
Jeez.
So they ended up playing, I think it was at Wanneroo for that season.
Oh, really? That's not a bad setup, that is, too.
Yeah, it's like they probably... But the Ellenbrook, that setup at Ellenbrook, that brand new setup, was brilliant. Yeah. Amazing setup. Great lights, just bad pitch.
I wonder why they went for the synthetic grass. It obviously is
low maintenance.
Yeah, low maintenance, cheaper. They're probably an expensive outlay to go first, but then down the road, it's cheaper.
You just have to paint it. Paint the lines, that's about it.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about mowing it.
Just like, too.
Or maybe somebody did mow it and screw it up.
I'm actually on the Sports SGT site here, and just to let you know, when we're getting all this information, that there's a massive savings at Shields too, just to let you know. All right, so just Shields Jewelry, there's the thing here to let me know there's massive savings there. So I'm going to say thank you to your Mrs. Tommy. You can buy her
it's her birthday tomorrow.
So look out. Happy birthday, Mrs. Tommygun.
There we go.
For the next day. All right, so
what's our tip for this game? So Curtin, Murdoch.
You can go first.
I'll go first. Okay, so...
We've spoke about what's going on offline, so it'll be interesting.
Look, Murdoch are a powerhouse club, but they also have a new coach this season. So their head coach from last season's gone. He went to Perth Glory, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they've got a new head coach this season.
Yeah.
But I know that this is a club that's not afraid to splash some money on players. That's hence why they have the new goalkeeper, ex-NPL Nick Specker.
Oh, cool.
So he plays Murdoch. So this will be an interesting game. I think... No insult to you, Yatesy. I think, given the current circumstances of Curtin and given Murdoch, I'd probably say it's going to be maybe a 3-1 win to Murdoch.
Look, it's
which is really sad to say, but I reckon you're going to get 3 goals put past you, mate.
That's all right, mate. It is going to be interesting. I have played against Murdoch with another club before. They have a good style of football.
Solid club.
Whether the new coach carries that style of play to this season with if he brought new players or the original players, who knows. I do know there may be, I might know one or two of the players that play for Murdoch. I don't know if that's going to be first team or reserves, but look, it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be tough. I'm going to get worked over here, but I'm going to back my boys, and I reckon it's going to be a high scoring game.
Yep.
And I reckon it's high scoring. It's going to be 2-2 or 3-2.
You reckon it's a draw?
It's going to be a draw, but there's going to be a few goals scored.
Loves it.
And I think it's.
No, you got to back your team, man. You got to back your team.
It's going to be one of those games where I think it's both teams. Look, we're both going to be having new coaches starting that game. All of the players are going to be out there to prove something. I know I want to go out and prove something to my new coach and to my club. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that Murdoch will be doing the same thing as well. So 2-2 or 3-2. I think on that, but it'll be a very interesting game.
Yeah, look, it will be interesting. It's annoying that I can't bloody watch it because I'll be sitting on the bench for first team for Dinella. But yeah, look, I wish you the best of luck, mate. But what's the next one?
So the next one is Gosnell City FC versus Canning City FC.
Okay.
So we obviously know the history with Gosnells because they had a playoff, didn't they, to go up with. Or was it Swans and Gosnells had the playoff, was it?
Yeah, I think so. Or I don't know. I know it was Swan because I know that Swan went up. Yeah, Swan went up. I'm not sure if it was with Gosnells or not. But
I'll have to research that.
I'm gonna say straight off the bat, Canning City. Yeah, I know Canning City. They
were topsy-turvy for a little bit.
Look, last season, woeful. They were lucky this season not to get escape relegation because obviously they finished last, and luckily, there was an available spot. They applied for it and they got back in. So I think that was a wake up to the club, and then the club has invested a bit of money. They've got brand new kits. They've got a new coach in Chris Finlayson. Great guy, by the way. Shout out to Chris. He's got that club running real strict and real professional at the moment. That setup is quite good there. Also with his, I can't remember his assistant and the Rezzie's coach. But yeah, look, they've got a real good setup there, and I trained with them a little bit pre-season as well. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to say they are a club that is going to go under the radar this season, but I tell you what, they're going to turn some heads. So definitely, I reckon that's going to be I'd say about a 4-0 win.
4-0, wow,
to Canning City.
Well, it's Gosnell's home ground.
Yeah, given Gosnell's circumstances at the moment as well, they've had a few bad losses lately. I'll definitely say Canning City all the way with that one. That is a derby as well.
Yes,
that is.
Well, it's almost as much as a Gosnells and Kelmscott type of derby, isn't it?
Yep. So that is a derby. So that'll be interesting. That'll be a really feisty game to watch. But I reckon.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Tommy. But there is quite a couple of derbies there because when you think about it, Murdoch University and Curtin University, there's a bit of a derby.
Yeah. Two unis. Yeah, but that is definitely. I know Gosnells and Canning. That is. I can't remember. There is a specific. Whatever derby it is, but it's a specific, and they do love to hate each other, them two clubs. So that'll be a feisty battle,
and especially being at home at Gozzie's with the Gozzie Army down there.
Yeah, it'll be a feisty battle, but I reckon Canning City is definitely going to come on top with that one.
So you reckon a 4-0?
I reckon 4-0. I reckon Canning City are going to come out with a bang there. Well, they've got a solid keeper behind Canning as well in Alec Radnich. Okay. Alec Radnich is a great keeper as well, so big shot stopper. Yeah. So it's hard to get them past him.
Yeah, I'm going to go just simple. Don't know much about the clubs, but I've played against both of them, but don't know what's going on now. So I'm just going to say 2-0 Canning.
Yeah.
It'd be a very good feisty game. I wouldn't be surprised if a few red cards are thrown around in there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Derbies, you never know. You just never know.
Yeah, like a Man City and Man United derby. Derby or Derby?
That is the question. Let us know in the comment section below. Derby or Derby. Let us know.
All right, so
it is spelled Derby. So.
Yeah, well that's it. which is a very interesting place in WA.
It
which
is.
is not far from Broome. So next game is Morley Windmills SC versus Kelmscott Roos.
This is weird because we both have history with Kelmscott Roos as well, and we don't want to seem down on Kelmscott as well, or spiteful or whatever.
It's going to be this actually, out of all these games, if
That's
I wasn't
that's
playing,
the closest.
I would actually really, really like to watch this game.
It would be that or the Gosnells
Yeah.
Kansas City derby.
Because it's either going to be
Derby.
a blowout for one club where it's going to be like 4-0 or 5-0,
You just
or
don't know
it's going to be
which way this game's going to
a
go.
draw. Yeah.
For me, if I were to look at that, that's my draw. That's my draw for this
it is
week.
Morley's home.
Yeah,
It's a home game.
I would say that would be the 1-1 or the 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
I would probably say a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Looking at both teams, I know Kelmscott not in a great position at the moment. I know they lost their head coach 2 or 3 weeks before the season starting. So they've lost a few of their key players as well. They've lost their club captain and stuff like that. So they've lost a few vital players that do make up that squad. So that's never going to have a good impact on the team. And I actually just saw a picture on Instagram. I think it was just then when we saw the old captain's armband on Mr. Taylor Warwick. So shout out to Taylor.
Well then, mate.
Chasing on the captain's armband. So well done for you, mate.
Red kit.
Yeah, red kit. Yeah, Yatesy loves a red kit.
Oh yes.
But it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
With that game, yeah. Well, I'm going to go.
I'd say 2-2.
2-2.
That'd be my draw.
I'm going to. I want to say a draw as well, but it's so. I think someone's going to get a sneaky goal in there.
It can happen. You just never know.
Well, that's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's a cruel mistress. Look, I'm sorry, boys, but I think Morley going to get a 1-0 win.
Yep.
Look, it'd probably go the other way, but I just being the home advantage. It's going to be again. I wish I could watch that game.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
and
so
last one, State League 2.
So we got Kingsley Westside FC, who are playing Wanneroo City. So it's Kingsley's home ground.
So newly promoted Kingsley Westside and merged. So Kingsley.
Who did they merge with again?
Westside.
Oh, that's why they got in the name. Okay, that's why. I was like, who's this? What's going on here?
That's all right. But yeah, so
Kingsley. They were obviously. What do you call it? Amateur Prem, yeah.
Yes, so I played against them. I said with them against them in the Amateur Prem with Wembley Downs last season.
Yeah.
Kingsley, look, great club, great support, awesome support through that club. I tell you what, they're going to be a powerhouse club in State League for sure. So for me. And I think it's one of them things that you expect a newly promoted club to struggle in the league above. But I think Kingsley is the exception to that because I think a lot of clubs know how big this club is and the things that they're doing. And I think a lot of people are estimating big things and good things from Kingsley. So I think at Chichester Park, they make that their fortress.
I'm just trying to think where...
Played there last season. It was good. It does get waterlogged though when it's wet.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
the swimming pool. Yeah, I know the swimming pool.
Yeah, so but look, it's a good club. I reckon I'd back Kingsley over most teams in this league, to be honest, because they are a powerhouse of a side. So over Wanneroo, I'd probably say 2-0.
Yeah, we'll see. Wanneroo have just released a new kit too. Have you seen that? Actually look quite nice.
Haven't seen.
Yeah, they did like a little video and stuff of it. So
okay.
Yeah. So again, look, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Wanneroo, so I can't really say. I just know the quality that Kingsley has.
It'll be,
and I know that it's enough. Well, how did Wanneroo do last season? Do we know how well they did last season?
I think. Look, I can't say off the top of my head.
I think they'd be about mid-table.
Yeah, look, I think Wanneroo are definitely going to give them a run for their money, being they know what State League 2 is all about. Mm-hmm. And I think Kingsley are up for the challenge, obviously being newly promoted. So look, I think this one's going to go to a draw as well.
Yep.
I think
this is your draw.
Well, I've had a few draws.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah,
yeah.
you did.
Because I think that you can't, like any first start of the season, no matter what sport it is, you can't. You could have
it's
a
hard.
favourite.
It has hard to predict, isn't it?
So I'm going to go a 1-1 draw.
You got a 1-1 draw.
Yeah. All right. So
that's the State League 2 done. So
let's go back.
Actually, I've recorded them also. But yeah, that's pretty good. So are we going to do State League 1 and NPL?
Yeah. So let's do stat. Let's just do it quickly.
We're gonna do it
yeah, because
actually, do you know what? We will have. I'm running low on my milkshake, so we'll have a quick break.
A milkshake. Obviously, also too, because of current restrictions, the milkshakes don't bring all the boys to the yard. They only bring 5 yards for a boy to the yard. So I actually saw that off a post. After this break, I'll let you know where it is, because this place, if you want some ribs and some American style grub, you need to go there. You're not living. Oh, there, I know what it is. I got it. Rack City. Rack City. Yeah.
Rack City. All right.
Look it up. Go there. Do it.
We'll be back soon
to get Rack City. Bye. Inside 6 Yarns is proudly supported by 1951 Goalkeeper Coaching.
For more information, visit their website at 1951goalkeepercoaching.com.au.
Or you can find them on Facebook.
Or Instagram.
At 1951 Goalkeeper Coaching.
Links are in the description below.
Yes. So that's when the cat fell out the bag. Oh, welcome back everyone. I love doing those cheeky little things.
Oh, that's naughty.
So what happened to your milkshake, mate?
We didn't have enough time to go to Macca's and get another milkshake. So I was like...
So there's no boys in your yard?
No.
No. Okay. So again, Rack City. Down in Morley. Yeah, go down there, check them out, because they're killer. Only Friday, Saturday and Sundays for those people playing at home, because they slow roast it or do whatever they do, the magical stuff, for like a couple of days or a week or whatever. So yeah, well, actually what we might do is we might have to go there together.
Oh yes.
And we'll have a chat to the owner and have some yummy food.
Mate, we might. Well, we're gonna have to do a few like cheeky podcasts, like just anywhere, everywhere.
Oh, like in a park.
Yeah, just why not?
Yeah, why not? All right. So speaking of parks, we're going to go down and we're going to take a trip.
We're going to take a trip to State League.
We're going to go to State League Div 1, and we're going to take a drive down the Honky Tonk, otherwise known as the Tonkin Highway, and we're going to turn left if you're coming from my way, and you're going to get on Hartfield Park or Hale Road, and you're going to turn right onto Hartfield Park, which is now called 1621 Capital Stadium.
Okay.
So how they do that is they do like a raffle with the naming rights. Yeah. So
because it was Game Guardian Stadium last season.
So Forestfield United.
Yep.
Shout out to the boys there. Are playing UWA.
Okay, that's a tough one for me, because I know that UWA are a good squad, but I also know that we beat them pre-season as well. So
I'm going to straight out and say 3-0 win to Forey.
Yep. So I'm definitely going to say after I'd probably there's no more need to say.
And Reece Lockley, old Reecey boy with 2 goals.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to say 3. I'll agree with you there. 3-0 win to Forey.
Reece's got to get a couple of goals there.
Yeah, of course. You
know, it's so funny. Like I've 6-a-side, played against him and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and you know what he's going to do.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going to save 1 or 2 of them, but then that 3rd or 4th one, it's in. He's like, damn you, Reece. But lovely bloke, great guy. So
loves it.
Hopefully you get a couple there, mate. Next one, Ashfield and Joondalup United, and this is at Ashfield's home ground. So very interesting.
Didn't we say Joondalup United in State League 2? Or was that a different Joondalup?
No, we said City.
Oh, of course, yeah. There's Joondalup City and Joondalup United.
Yeah, just to confuse you.
I'm new to state leagues, all right. I know a little bit, but I'm still learning too. I'm still rookie, but I do know Joondalup United are a good setup. I also know Ashfield are a good setup. Played them. When did we play them?
We played a night series, same as
but we played them like really recent.
Oh, last weekend.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
So I know Ashfield do have a good setup.
They've got a good youth development setup there too.
Yeah, so I remember we did lose in the Rezzies, but we did win in the first team. So
it's going to be an interesting game.
First team, I'm going to say 2-1 to Joondalup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
All right. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Ashfield. Yeah, being home
Naughty.
advantage.
That's naughty.
It is naughty. You know what I'm like. All right. So the next one is Fremantle City. We'll say it right. FC versus Subiaco AFC. So this is down at Freo City.
That's another tough one. Fremantle are always a good powerhouse club.
Definitely. Got a good goalkeeper coach down there, I heard too, apparently.
Good old McKaylee. But yes.
I'm going to let you know. I'm going to jump the gun. I'm sorry, Tommy. But Subiaco reserves will beat Freo City 3-1.
Yep.
Okay. And I think we're going to have a draw in our hands for the first team.
You reckon that's the draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that past it, to be honest.
It'll be a good game to watch. It'll be a tough game. They're going to try and feel
each other out. Do you know what?
Out.
I'm going to pick the home side. Freo's playing at home. I'm going to say 1-0 to Freo over Subi. Home. You can never underrate the home advantage. Having a home crowd behind you can make a difference.
I'm going to say very naive here, but how are the Freo City home fans? Because to be honest, I've never really played there in the state league against them. So.
Not the best. That's why you don't hear about them.
Because it's not like a Forey or like
it's not like a Forey or a
Dinella
it's not like that. But there's still a crowd there, and playing in your home environment,
your home ground,
and your home crowd, place that you're familiar with. You train. Most people train sit or close to their clubs and stuff, like not on the main pitch, but like adjacent to or something like that. So
I guess the ground, getting used to the ground. And
stuff.
So
it kind of brings something different, and I think in homes, so I know it has always done for me. It's your territory. You don't
fortress,
want you don't want somebody coming to your territory and busting it up and kicking goals.
Dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
So home team 1-0 Freo.
All right. So next one, moving along, Olympic Kingsway versus Mandurah City FC. Now this is at Kingsway.
That's a tough one because Kingsway are a really good side, but so are Mandurah.
Well,
for me, this would have to be my draw.
Well, I know we played them on the weekend.
Yeah.
Look,
so you know how good Mandurah
good
are.
side. I do know that. That people won't hear this, but I do know that their centre back, one of their good centre backs, tall geezer there, did have an injury in the game. So
okay,
I think he did his hammy. So I hope he's okay, and I don't know how serious it is.
Yeah, nobody likes to see anyone injured in football,
but he is definitely a crucial role in that back line there. He runs that like a Game of Thrones character because that's how big he is. So
what? Which one? Are you talking about the mountain, or are you talking about bloody Peter Dinklage?
And the funny thing is, he's looking like a big scary guy. Yeah. And I heard him talking to his back line. He's like, "Oh, who's marking this guy?" Like, come over here, and then he says, "Please" at the end. I'm like, "Oh," but
please.
He's an old school defender. Pull your shirt, give you a little pinch, just let you know he's there.
Give you a little nipple cripple.
Yeah, so he's a good bloke. So I hope you heal up, bro. But I reckon Mandurah City are going to come away with a win there.
Yep. Kingsway's park as well is quite nice. They've got
that's a good setup there.
Really nice
because that's the one where they have a few different parks set up, eh?
Yeah, and they've got a really nice entrance and nice
because they were putting a lot of money in that from what I've heard.
They did. And they've got a nice seating. What do you call it?
Like a stadium.
Yeah, I was looking for another name, but yeah, like the
like a Armidale home game when they bring those tier things in, or are you talking?
No, but it's like Forey, like a nice
like Inglewood.
Yes,
that's such a nice pitch.
That is another nice setup there.
Yeah, so look, I'm going to say Mandurah 2-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, fair enough.
Right, let's jump on the next one straight away.
Next game.
Sterling Lions versus Queens.
So this is their first game outside of the NPL in how many years?
Whoa.
It's been a while.
It's going to be very...
They were one of the original clubs that formed the NPL, I'm pretty sure. So this is... it's quite...
And it's funny too with Queens too, because they're making their way up too.
Yeah, so Queens play in the amateur prem as well.
Yeah.
And they do really well there. So they're a top 5 squad in the amateur prem. So they've got a really good development system so that, if you do play amateur prem, which is still in my opinion, usually the top 5 teams in the amateur prem can make the step up to State League 2, and they can do relatively well. Like Kingsley played amateur prem last season, and they did tear up. They did really well. I think they went undefeated, but literally, well, they went undefeated, but we beat them in the cup.
But the cup doesn't count.
But yeah, it was the Rezzies, not the first team. But anyway,
I guess it's funny though. With that though, is that that step up to State League 2? It's not just you won amateur prems.
Yeah,
so you get up. There's obviously a lot more things you need to do.
You need to have the club structure set up for semi-professional football.
You have your juniors, and same with the NPL. Well, it's probably different from NPL State League, but you got to tick those boxes, so to speak.
Yeah, you got to have a lot set up, and some clubs aren't set up for it, but there's a lot of clubs that are, and Kingsley were chasing for it. That's what they wanted to do. Everyone knew that's what they wanted to do, and they went out and did it, and it was great.
Well, good on them.
And Quins are another club that have been in the top for a while.
Yeah.
They've got a good setup, and they've also got great teams in the amateur prem. It's usually solid. Usually one of the teams that you hate playing because they usually, I can't swear on the podcast, but
I do know they're known for a couple of kangaroos on the pitch too sometimes. Yeah, with the droppings.
Yeah, for sure. So
who do you think, mate? Sterling or Quins?
For me, I know Sterling are a quality side. I'm definitely going to put Sterling 2-1 win over Quins. Sterling has a lot to. They need. They're rebuilding, and they will get back into the NPL one day. But I think they've got a lot of rebuilding to do.
I feel like this year's their year to kind of like show they're there to prove something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go a 2-1 win to Sterling.
Yeah. So same as me. That's good. Yeah, I agree. I think this is the year for them to step up. Yeah. I'm not sure if they will or not. But you never know. But you do know there's no promotion relegation this season, so it's it is a bit pointless. But it's also a point where they go, you know what? Even if there isn't, let's smash the league.
You still want to beat the drum, don't you?
Exactly. You need to come out and show that league that you are an NPL team.
Well,
and there's only one way to do that, and that's to beat them all.
That's it. Well, speaking about beating the drum and coming out, Swan United recently promoted to State Div 1 are playing Western Knights.
Tough one. Swan are a great club, good setup, but lost their head coach again pre-season. They lost. Don't
forget they've got a pretty nice-looking young man that's in goals down there at Swans too, don't you? Nick, he's there.
Oh, Nick Stone. Yeah. Is he still there? Is he?
Yeah,
He's definitely
from what I've heard, he's still there. I'll find out tomorrow.
Right, that's good. So look, they've got a good advantage having Nick behind the sticks. Swan is all. They're lucky there, but I know that they have lost a few players due to them losing their head coach. I'm trying to remember his name.
I can't remember off the top of my head. No.
Yeah.
But just
it will hit me and it'll be too late.
But in saying that, coming against a team like Western Knights, like they play some sexy football.
Yeah, I don't even have to think about this result, and I'm just gonna hell out and say 3-1 Western Knights.
The only thing I'll disagree with that is the pitch, because Swan Italian Club, the setup, the parking, the entrance walking in, I like it.
Pitch, shite.
It's like World War II. Like it's all the divots, but and the change rooms too.
Oh, everything's great there. It's just the main pit is shocking, and it's slopey. We played against Swan pre-season at their home ground, and it was this was our last game pre-COVID, and the home side we beat Swan. I think it was 1-0 or 2-0 or something. This was our last game pre-COVID virus, and they did well. We got smashed in Rezzies. They absolutely killed us in Rezzies. But first team, we Dinella won. So for their first team, that's definitely a result for them. But it'll be quite interesting to see how. It's always interesting when people like I said, there's lots of clubs that are losing coaches and stuff like that. So it's always interesting to see how they go. But let's jump to NPL, mate. So
sorry, we've got this goalkeeper chat going for our team. Sorry, so just
goalkeeper chat.
Yeah.
How dare you talk about goalkeeper chat on your goalkeeper chat podcast? Talking about goalkeepers to other goalkeeper chat.
So we're just because we've got a new coach coming in.
New coach, new goalkeeper coach.
No, never.
I was going to say, mate, you've got a solid goalkeeper coach
we
already.
do. We have a very good. All right, let's just put NPL on the thing here.
Shout out to Mr. Stu Duncan.
Yes, appreciate it. Hopefully, he can help me with some cutbacks. All right. So,
I think your defence needs to help you more, mate.
All right. So, I'm trying to work out what the heck is going on here. Fixtures and results.
We're trying to get the fixtures all sorted, but
NPL
just to get while we are sorting this out, we have got a little bit of an announcement to make as well.
Yes.
So this is our officially last podcast.
But don't be sad, boys and girls. Don't. I'm paying attention, you see.
Our last podcast in this setup.
Yes.
We officially have a new setup. It's not complete yet. But we have a new setup and a more permanent setup. We don't have to worry about packing up, setting down, unfortunately, because we are currently almost in the middle of Yeatesy's house, which is
pretty much.
Yeah. So, it's something a bit more permanent for us, a room that we can go into. It's already ready to go, and then we can rock out an episode for you guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This will be our last episode in Yeatesy's house. And hopefully you love the new setup. It's going to be a lot more professional, better, different. Yes, better camera quality, better audio quality, and hopefully
better looking host.
Yeah, hopefully it looks a bit better. But unfortunately, you're going to still get the same bad quality of hosting, and but we can't upgrade that, unfortunately. But
we can try.
We can try. We will try and get better. But yeah, the whole new setup's going to be awesome. So look forward to that. We might have a week off in between just to make sure we've got the right setup and, just cross our I's and dot our T's and make sure everything's all good. So there might be a week break. But once we get back, we'll be back to our normal schedule of every Sunday. You will get a new episode of Inside Six Yarns that you can listen to on all of your favourite podcast networks. Yes. Including iHeartRadio.
Yes, which took us a damn long time.
Yeah, but we got there.
Yes, finally.
If you want to view the new studio, you just go to Tommygun GK, or you can look at our Facebook page. We're going to be posting up a few pictures and stuff like that very shortly.
Probably even do we'll try and do another live one, and we can get it properly this time.
Yeah. Because of the new setup and the new technology we should be able to do a proper Facebook live. That will be good fun. So maybe we might even do that for our first episode back. We don't know. We just make this stuff up as we go.
We don't know.
But all right. But yeah.
Well, speaking about stuff we don't know.
Let's go to the
NPL. So,
what's
Friday,
the first game, mate?
July the 3rd, 2020.
July the 3rd.
We're going to take a trip.
So they start the same weekend as us, yeah?
Correct. Well, a day earlier. Yeah. So we're going to take a trip down to Bayswater City, down at Frank Drago Reserve, which is a very nice setup down there, a very sexy setup. Yeah. And they're going to take on the Perth Soccer Club.
So Bayswater versus PSC.
Yeah.
That's a tough game.
That's a very good opener.
PSC, obviously the reigning NPL champions as well. Yeah. They did lose their goalkeeper though. So it'd be interesting. I'm not sure about their goalkeeper situation, but I know that the guy that was in the sticks last season or for most of last season is gone. Yeah. So it'd be interesting if the other, I can't remember the other goalkeeper's name, but yeah, if he steps up. But it's a tough one. I'd probably say it's, for me, I'm going to go 2-1 to Perth Italia.
All right, well, I'm going to keep it nice, short,
or
sweet.
PSC, as they call it these days.
Yeah, because we can't have ethnics in here.
Yeah.
Apparently not allowed to do that anymore, which I don't agree with. I reckon Bayswater are going to win 2-1 for home advantage.
Yep, that's fair enough. It's one of them games that can go either way. I just know Perth have got a good. We played them again pre-season. Yeah, NPL club. They are a proper NPL club.
Well, this brings it to our next thing. Apparently can't mention ethnics, but look at Guelkkeeper Croatia Soccer Club versus Inglewood United. We spoke about them before with their
Gullup's the newly promoted to NPL.
Yep.
So this is their first match in the NPL for quite some time. So, or if it might be the first, I'm not sure.
I'm going to call it straight away. 2-1 win to Guellup.
Yeah, I think they
got something to prove here.
They're a good setup. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, mate. I'm definitely gonna agree with you on that one because Guellup, they've got a great fan base. They've got they've had some good signings over the summer period or winter period for us.
Yeah.
But summer period, isn't it? Summer.
Look, you can call it what you want, Tommy.
Autumn. Autumn.
The period. That is
the period in between the seasons in which they do deals.
The seasons are changing.
But yeah, so definitely got up there. Let's go to the next game.
So the next one, Florida Athena versus Armidale.
That's an easy one for me to call. No, I'm kidding.
I am. Armidale 2-0 win.
You reckon?
Nothing's getting past old mate in goals in Armidale.
Well, who's in goals for Armidale?
Old mate Shamrock.
Cyril's,
yeah.
We need to get him on the podcast to talk about this because the last time we talked to this guy, he was playing for Rockingham City.
Yeah, we played against him.
And now he's playing for Armidale. What's the go?
At least it's good.
We're going to have to get the scoop on Inside 6 Yarn. So
he's back at his we say his home club. He's been playing there long enough.
We talked to him about it and he said he loved playing at Armidale. So it doesn't surprise me that he's back there. Yeah. The question is, what happened to Hutchings? I know that
I heard a rumor saying about an injury.
Okay,
but I'm not sure. I don't want to,
because I know Hutchings is very popular at Armidale. And I know that he did win like the Players' Player or something. Maybe not last year, maybe the year before or something. I know that he is, they love him there.
Yeah.
But I don't think they love him as much as Cyril though.
Yeah.
Cyril is
let's hope he's all good and
crowd favourite.
Well. Yeah.
This is a tough one. Floyd are a powerhouse club.
They are a good side.
And they do also have a great goalkeeper in Mr. Soldaris.
Yes. The goalkeeper awards winner.
Yep. And so we do need to get him on the podcast as well.
We do.
We can have a chat to him. But yes, this will be a tough game because Floriet's at home. I have to go Floriet.
That's fair enough.
I have to go Floriet. Armidale to break down Floriet at home, I'd be very impressed. I'm going to say 3-1 win to Floriet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I do believe that's the same score you predicted between me and Mum as well. Interesting.
It feels like it feels bad because it feels like I'm stabbing a knife in Cyril's back and your back. But I'm trying to be honest.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's an open forum here. You can say what you want to say.
I am trying to be honest as well. But
just remember, I'm in control of the lift when you go down. All right, so we're going to jump on to the next game. So we got 3 more to go.
3 more.
And after this, Tommy, we are going to do the first NPL women's. We're gonna do it because they start soon. They start
soon. Friday.
Yeah, so we'll go into that. Let's not tease the viewers too much. All right, so we're going to straight jump into ECU Joondalup play Coburn City down at ECU Joondalup's football stadium.
Played Coburn pre-season. Great club. Joondalup as well. This has to be my draw.
Yep.
I
agree. I reckon it's going to be a 1-1.
Yeah. I would agree. This would be my draw.
We agree. All right. So next one, Balcatta Football Club are taking on Old Perth Glory, and this is at Balcatta's home.
Perth Glory.
3-0 win.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Not even going to argue or say anything about that. Yeah.
All right. So next one, Rockingham City versus Sorrento. So both teams have to travel the furthest. It's I hope they got their passports in their packed lunch.
That's a tough one.
Look, for my side, both great teams. Obviously, a bit of a format change there with the goalkeeper at Rockingham. Being the home advantage of Rockingham, I reckon they'll see the win. It'll be like a 2-0 or a 3-0 win for Rockingham.
I'd probably say about a 2-1 or 3-1
for the boys, like driving all the way from Sorrento to
Rockingham. They've got a really nice setup at Rockingham.
It's very nice, and those change rooms when you walk through that tunnel, and then you've got like the
makes you feel like a pro.
It does. It makes you feel it's like a really nice setup there, and they do a good feed. Good bunch of people involved in that club. So
100% agree with you, mate. There, I reckon Rocky's got that game.
It'll be interesting.
Let's hit up the women's NPL. Let's see what the women are up to this weekend. So this is the launch of the women's NPL. Yes. So we are all about encouraging people to get around this. I reckon we should do something Friday night if we could.
Well, do you want to know a little scoop here?
Yes.
This Friday night, the first opening game is Curtin Women's NPL versus NTC.
Well, why don't we go down and watch?
We could. It's
game.
Only around the corner.
Well,
I hope. Yes,
we might do some cheeky live videos then while we're at the women's NPL.
Okay, and I'm trying to find the fixtures here.
But it will
talk amongst yourself.
Yeah, but no, it's really good though because having Stacey on the show really did give us a bit of an insight as to, you know, how the women's game's gone and everything like that. I think it was awesome to bring Stacey on the show.
Definitely.
And I think we need to bring Stacey back on for sure to have more of a chat. How's she doing, by the way? Because you still train with her, don't you?
Yes, train with her every Tuesday.
Tuesday with Stu.
Yep.
Yeah. How's she going? All right.
Yeah,
still?
really good. I'm pretty sure they had a game last week. I think they came for the win. Can't remember on the score and who they played, but I know they did actually quite well. So look, it's very promising down there.
Nah, that's sweet. No, it's good.
Really trouble trying to find this on my phone.
Do I need to? Does the techno guy need to get involved
here?
The
techno thing. I'm just trying to use this and.
All right, let's get involved. Don't
scare the people with this.
Before we do bring this, I have previewed something. I did bring it up on my. And I did bring it up on my screen earlier. I don't know what happened, but I'm just going to quickly pull it up now and screen recording. This post, and I'm not sure if I've shown you it yet, but it's if you want to see it, just find me on Twitter at TommyGunGK, and I've retweeted it, but it's actually from another podcast, another Goalkeepers podcast. So it's called the Goalkeepers Union podcast. And this was about 2 years ago. It was basically about these guys chatting about a Jordan Pickford goal, and it was so stupid. The guys had no idea what they were talking about and had no idea just about anything that we're talking about, and they were like, oh yeah, we don't know, but then they gave your opinion, and I'm like, you don't know. So like, I'll quickly just put this to full screen just so we have a quick look.
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
Why are you getting that sorted?
Yeah. That was a killer strike.
So the first thing he says is, it's all a bit strange. His feet are off the ground when he jumps. Now, I don't know about you, Yatesy, but what happened to your feet when you jump?
Well, normally they come off the ground. But hey, I am 6 foot something, so that does change.
If you want to get a better view of this video, please do go. I will share it, obviously, in the screen so you get to see what we're looking at. But it's ridiculous. But let's have a quick look more.
Hang on, wrong hand.
And he goes with his wrong hand. Now, there is a lot of debate over the left hand, right hand, upper hand, lower hand dive. And we discussed it, and we have talked about it quite in detail. Yeah. And we talk about it's different, but it depends on what angle you dive. If you dive more horizontally, your upper hand creates more is actually the better option.
Yeah.
But if you dive more of a vertical angle, then obviously the lower hand is a better way to go. And it's funny because he mentions something about he calls up his mate who's a goalkeeper coach. He says, oh yeah, he did use the wrong hand. It's like, obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about either. Let's have a look. So looking at the way he's dove though, he's so horizontal when he's diving. If he used his right hand, it'd be lower.
It's a funny one, though. Like it's one of those.
They just have no idea.
You can't take it away. That was a great shot.
And that's the other thing. No goalkeeper's going to save that shot. No one.
It was, yeah.
How can they criticize that? That's the other thing. I feel
like
he's
they
jumped.
have to.
He's jumped so high off the ground. He's used the correct hand, and he's still not got there. He's covered his near post, so he's not left the easy shot. Yeah. Yeah, so that's enough because it's just going to rattle me up. But as it more than it already has. But yeah, just
I can't find that Tommy too. But yeah,
it's all right. Let's get the techno one.
It's a hard thing because obviously us as goalkeepers all around, we know what we're comfortable with, and we get trained a certain way, and we think we know what we're kind of on about. But for players that have never been in goals and then put a pair of gloves and stood in between the sticks, it's a hard job. And he's gone for his overhand because it probably might stretch out further. But I don't know. That brings me to what we're going to talk about today too, about what Roy Keane said about De Gea. My two favourite players.
That is that guy. I like Roy Keane, but man, the balls he had to say that he would save it over De Gea is, to me, it's atrocious.
Yeah. It was it's a hard one, isn't it?
Like De Gea's one of the best. He made a mistake.
He made that mistake, but then he followed it up with a save, and it's like, you're gonna get it.
It's just unbelievable. I just can't believe.
But again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and
we do live in a day and an age where everybody's opinion matters and all that stuff. But
Karen's numbers. There we go. It's on iCloud, is it? What's going on here, mate? It's downloading the count. Okay.
I am currently downloading the 2020 competition calendar.
Why does Football West have to be so hard?
Close. Calendar inside Football West. Calendar.
Yeah, but I found it very, very hard to find the fixtures for the women's NPL.
That's annoying.
I've typed in NPL women's fixtures 2020 on my phone. And
this is just one of the more problems that we have. It shouldn't be difficult. No, it shouldn't be. It should be like you type it in and then bam, it should come up.
Yes. Well, obviously, Football West, in their defence, have had a lot of stuff going through with the coronavirus and trying to sort out all the leagues. But unfortunately, we're having a lot of trouble trying to go to the fixtures. And I know a few teams out there have pulled out and joined other leagues, and it hasn't been picked up. But I'm sure we'll find it with your...
mate, I will get there. That's for sure. I will definitely hunt this down.
We'll get it.
But the Women's State League... No.
Yeah, that's exactly what I got.
It's just disappointing though. It's one of the things it shouldn't be difficult.
No.
It should be really easy to find. It should be, and they should be advertising a lot more. Like what is this?
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go to my calendar. And look, I can. So this.
What have you got? What have you got there, mate?
Pull up my phone, make sure I've got the date right. I'm going to click on it too to see it properly. So Friday the 3rd of July, kick off at 8:30 down at Edinburgh Ogre.
So we know. So at least we know the.
So the first opening game is Curtin versus NTC. So I can guarantee that. I've got it on my phone. Friday, 3rd of July, 8:30 kickoff, and the function starts at 7:30. So if you've got nothing to do on a Friday night, head down there, support the women, go and watch some good football, both good teams. Obviously, NTC, if you've been around football, you know who NTC are in the Women's League. They've been around for ages, juniors, seniors, everything. And with Curtin there, great setup there with the girls. And obviously, we had Stace on before. So I think it'd be a really, really good test for Curtin. And I think Curtin are going to give NTC a very, very big run for their money.
For sure, man. That is definitely for sure. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually flabbergasted.
It is quite hard to get. What I'll do while you're doing that, I'm going to jump on to the Facebook page and let's see if I can bring someone up here for the women's.
Because it's.
Well, speaking of the women's though, we'll be hosting the World Cup, Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
2023.
Yeah, how awesome is that?
That is unreal.
That is, I did remember seeing that, and it was absolutely awesome.
So it'll be interesting to see how they structure that.
Yeah, it would be.
Like who goes where and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, because there's rumour, with New Zealand, and because they have to go to New Zealand as well, and yeah, this is.
So I did hear they were definitely going to hold the final in Sydney, or the World Cup. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what they work out and how they do it. Hopefully we get a couple of games here in Perth, which would be really, really good. Hopefully we can have Australia come down and play in Perth. But really any teams, like your big teams like America or China to come down, that'd be pretty amazing. Or England would be good. So I do know there'll be a lot of people that have come down and watch it. Here we go. We got it, finally.
So, Techno guys finally got it. We do apologise for the wait and the rambling. We're back.
But I think we did well.
We did well.
On our feet. Yeah.
All right. Which would be like quick customer insight survey. Yeah, we'll definitely tell them how bad it is later.
Yeah.
All right. So we definitely know that the first game is Curtin, and we're definitely going to back the Curtin girls over NTC.
Stacey's going to have a clean sheet. I'd love to say she's going to score a penalty, but I think...
what's the score?
I reckon it's
home game at home at Edinburgh Oval. Great setup there. Curtin has.
It's going to be... I feel like...
it's 8:30. It's a night game.
It's going to be beautiful.
It's a beautiful game.
Hopefully it's not too wet. I reckon Curtin is going to win 2-1. I'm sorry, Stace, but I think they're going to get a goal early. And then your girl's going to come back.
Stacey, you can slap him later with a clean sheet. Once you get the clean sheet, you come over the 18, slap him across the face or the arse. It depends on what mood you're in.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Tom?
I'm going to say a 3-2.
Oh, a high-scoring game.
3-2.
That's what you want an opener.
To Curtin University. Go Stacey.
Yeah,
knock them out the park, man.
That'd be good.
Next one, Perth Soccer Club versus Fremantle City Football Club.
So both big teams.
Yes,
both have been.
So another friend of ours at Fremantle City. This is Dale Schroeder
down at Freo City there.
Yep.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because they're both. When you think of, well, I wouldn't, because this is their first year. But when you think of state league football in the women's, both of those teams come up. You know what I mean? Like they've both been in there for a while, and both of them too have a big backing.
Yeah, for sure.
The men's team as well. So it's.
Yeah, man. It is good that they've these are two clubs that have a lot of backing behind them, have a lot of success. To me, this is my draw.
Won the night series as well.
Yeah, this has to be for me the draw.
You draw?
The draw.
I reckon Freo City is going to win. It's going to be like a 2-1.
2-1?
Actually, no.
I think it's going to be 2-2.
I withdraw my statement. I reckon it's going to be a 1-0 win to Freo.
Oh, I'm going to say 2-2. Draw.
So we got next.
Northern Redbacks, Women's Soccer Club.
Yeah.
That's naughty. Versus Subiaco AFC. I'm going to straight out and say Subiaco.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about either club, but... I just know that Subiaco have a decent women's team, so I'm just going to say Subiaco.
Well, both those clubs there, again, well, I guess, and all these teams in Although I know Curtin has got a few women's team.
Yeah.
But all these other teams here have been around for a while, have been in state league, amateurs for the women's.
Yeah, for sure.
Northern Redbacks are a good side. And again, Subiaco as well. But I think the Redbacks are going to do it.
Yep.
I reckon it'll be a 3-2 win to the Redbacks.
Ooh, 5-goal game.
I think it's going to be like an opener. Look, it's at the Kingsbury Reserve there, Northern Redbacks home team. So I reckon, being start of the season, they're going to have something to prove.
For sure. All right, last game to talk about, Murdoch University. Mum verse. Let me just get rid of this.
Ooh.
Belcadel.
That's going to be interesting.
Two good clubs. Tough one for me. I'm going to say draw.
Hard.
I'm going to have to say draw for this one. 2-2. At Murdoch, Sunday, synthetic pitch. Balcata will come out.
3 o'clock kickoff too.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 2-2 draw.
Look, I think I might have to agree with you, Tommy. It's going to be an interesting game.
That will be a tough game. I definitely think we should do something for Stacey for round 1 of the NPL. We definitely have to go down and show her some support, some love.
If we can sort something out.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, in saying that though, best of luck to everyone that's playing in all the games that we've tipped.
Yes.
Hope we didn't offend anyone or upset anyone.
Yeah.
Obviously, our views are what we think, and we
some games, we have a bit of an inside scoop, and in other games we literally just
guess.
We don't know much about the clubs per se, or we hear things,
but at the end of the day, Tommy, though, you could look again, throwing back to AFL here.
Yeah,
you can have teams like West Coast Eagles that are a very good side and lose. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter how good your team is, just what happens on the day.
Exactly. You don't, like my old man always used to say, you don't have to have the better team, you just have to be the better team on the day.
Agreed.
You get the ball in the net, and you just make a few good saves potentially and keep your team in it. Every little bit goes a long way. But it's weird not finishing an episode with cheeky questions, isn't it? It's a bit weird.
Well, you know what? It just feels right though, because
it feels wrong but feels right.
It does. It's one of those awkward pleasures that you like. Well, we're obviously heading to the end of the show here.
Yeah, we are. We are wrapping things up very slowly.
To wrap it up, and it was good for our last episode to just revise some of the games that were coming and who we're tipping and stuff like that, because football season is coming back.
It's just nice to have football back, and I think everyone, after everything that's happened over the last few months, I think everyone needs to take a step back and be so grateful that Western Australia is in such a good state, and they've done so well with the COVID-19 plan, and I think we've done really well with that, and to be able to play football while other countries are still in lockdown,
agreed, yeah,
is an honour, really. So, make the most of it, guys. Have fun, go out there,
keep your distance, wash your hands, hygiene, do all the stuff that we need to do.
But go out and play hard and have fun. But yeah, it's awesome.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Are you
awesome.
you excited for the weekend?
It is a bit. Yes and no. I'm one of them guys that will I'll blow it off. No, I'm like, man, whatever. And then on the drive to the game, that's when I get the butterflies.
Yeah.
And then when I start putting my gear on, that's when it's like, okay, it's time to go. For me, that's when I start getting into that amped mood. And when I hear a little bit of music, I start getting into that mood. And once I put my gloves on, it's showtime. That's for me. So
I'm the opposite. It's funny. I'm all like, I'll try and have a good training session Tuesday, good training session on Thursday, until I see that team selection and that's what's going out. Then I'm like, okay, now it's go time. Now I know where I'm prepared. Yeah, I know where I am. I know who I got. I'm already thinking what's going to happen.
Yeah. Just team sheet, Yatesy up forward. What?
Yeah. Trying to, get in my head what's going to happen, what the other team's going to be like, and
for sure.
Just running through, role playing in my head what's going to happen and what to prepare for.
Yeah, definitely. No, and I'm always a big fan of you train hard and you play hard. It's always funny when Rod comes up to me after training. He's like, you have some awesome saves. You need to save some of them for the weekend. And it's like, for me, like, it doesn't matter if I'm at training or if I'm at a game. I'm always gonna try stop the ball getting in the net. Like, it's just that.
It's a funny thing. It sounds so easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just don't let the ball go on the net.
Yeah. It's it sounds easy, but it's a lot harder than it looks, and that's why we do what we do.
That's why you enjoy it, really. Isn't it?
That's why. Challenge. Just because not everybody can do it. It takes a special person to be between the sticks. But apart from that, I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap for. It feels emotional. It's the last episode. We'll call it the end of season 1, if you like. End of season 1.
Is this where Joey makes out with Chandler? Or no, sorry, wrong show. Look, it's been good. It's been a great adventure, a great journey.
It's been a huge learning experience, especially from the editing point of view. It's been a roller coaster.
Even from my point to learning, I can talk here and talk this for days. I can talk.
Yeah. But then we need to save like some ideas for another episode.
But the technical side, like, I'm starting to learn. It actually takes a lot of time. Yeah. It's not just two geezers talking on a microphone. Yeah. There's obviously a lot of work behind the doors that goes.
There's a lot of editing and it takes a lot of work. But it's all worth it. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast.
Yes.
And stay tuned. All right, this episode will be launched this Sunday. We'll probably end up taking a week's break out just to make sure that the new studio is perfect and up and running for you guys.
Focus on football.
And then
have Nando's.
Yeah. So in between then, keep safe hands, keep clean sheets, and we will see you on the other side, guys. But I've been Tommy Gun.
And that'll make me Yatesy.
And this has been Inside 6 Yarns, guys. Take care.
Peace.